What would it mean if a sitting world leader, facing a years-long corruption trial, asked for something almost never granted in his country's history? And more importantly, why now? Today, we're breaking down Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's unprecedented request for a presidential pardon before conviction, and the ripple effects now shaking Israel's political landscape. Because beneath this request lies something deeper, a clash between political power, public trust, and the rule of law, and there's one quiet detail in the request that no one expected. Netanyahu has been on trial since 2020, charged with bribery, fraud, and breach of trust across 3 separate cases. He maintains he has done nothing wrong. But now, in a 111-page document sent to President Isaac Herzog, Netanyahu argues that the trial tears the country apart and weakens Israel's ability to govern during a turbulent era. But this kind of twist is questionable because pardons in Israel are extraordinarily rare before a conviction. The few historical cases involve people who admitted wrongdoing, not a sitting prime minister still in power. Supporters say a pardon would allow Israel to focus on security, stability, and unity. Opponents argue the opposite, that granting a pardon to a leader still actively governing would undermine the justice system. Legal scholars warn that if this request succeeds, it could reshape the concept of equality before the law. Some suggest a compromise. If Netanyahu steps down, a conditional pardon might be considered. But the core question remains, is this request really about national unity, or about ending a trial that has shadowed nearly every year of Israel's recent political turmoil? The president's office has forwarded the request for legal evaluation, but there's no timeline, and honestly, no guarantee. This could take weeks, or ignite decisions that shape the next decade. What everyone is waiting for now is simple, not just whether the pardon is granted, but what this moment reveals about the balance between leadership and accountability. Because sometimes the biggest story is the one written between the lines. Thanks for watching.